Sai Ram, I want to talk about my resemblances and reflections on Sri Sathya Sai, how I am attracted towards him. What is in real life? What is a God? All these things I am going to talk in a series of chat like this. So first of all, one miracle I tell you. So all my experiences are that they are nothing different than what the statement of Bhagavad Gita or any Islam or Christianity or Buddhism. Everything says the same thing, but the problem is we misunderstood it. But one person who was here, who showed us all religion go to the same path. But how can we experience? People can't understand when just words have no full information. I have presented a paper, I wrote a book also saying, Jacques Derrida also said that, even Swami said that silence is the path for the upasakas, Bhagavad. So this is when your mind is silent only, whatever you are hearing will be reflected in your mind. That's why God cannot be seen. God came in human form. We can see him, but we can't understand. We can't digest. So for a God, what is the yardstick for a God in our mind? Only that can be shown by the God himself. Even if God comes today, what will we do? We don't know. We don't understand. We will ask him question, whether our mind is so attuned to find whether it's a cheating or anything. So even genuine God comes directly to us. What form will he take? First, what tone he will talk? What language he will talk? How he addresses you? How he connect with you? How he can talk? This God knows. Did you think about it? If you have a direct, clear path of this is what I want a God to do, if God comes in this form, in this language, he can communicate to me in this form, and his methodology should be like this, and he should be giving boons to everybody or not boons to, he has to treat everybody equally, and with him no delinquency, there's no anything has to be fast with him. Whatever he wants to do, immediately it has to be done. If he wants to show love to anybody, it has to be immediate. So billions and trillions of living beings are there. If there is a God, and if that God has to communicate with each of you, how is it possible? Can you delegate somebody to do that? Or can you delegate somebody in Australia, somebody in world, somebody in moon, somebody in other planet? So you have to, if you want to understand God, you have to think all these things. You think from the highest level. What is the highest level? The total universe somebody has created. What is his job? What he is doing? Why he is doing? How he connects with us? How he can be loving to everybody? Is it possible? If you are given a job, will you be task oriented, saying I want this task to be done, and if somebody not doing their part, will you be getting angry, or how will you manage that? Will you hand over the job to somebody else, or Will you keep it with the same person and then still you will finish the job? So many questions, so many. If you find answers to all these things, you are yogi. That's what I'm saying. I am totally, slowly, I'm understanding God. So I'm reflecting on Him. The one thing that keeps me going is, without a single second, without His knowledge, nothing moves. He is totally in charge. He knows each and every second of our act, not only one activity, the entire universe. I know He is not delegating. Although there are devas, asura, so many things are, He put some conditionalities. Through that conditionalities, He ruled the world. He can intervene anywhere. He can try to help you. He can come immediately. He is not bound by some transport methodology. No, He will come immediately when you ask, when you call Him. There are some procedures for that. So how it happened to me? Every time I go for this video, I will explain one incident, right? Okay. Can I start now? So one experience, I know God is there everywhere. God knows everything. And how can God make you understand that you are also God? So Advaita Siddhanta, that is what Swami Sathya Sai followed, and he told everybody, he says everybody is God. So we initially questioned about how he will address other people. Bangaru, Deva Swarupalu, he says you are embodiment of love. He is also embodiment of love, you are also. He says you are Atma. You are not this body. You are so pavitram. You are the God's light is on you. If God is in atoms, you are one of the atoms. God is in the total universe, the big God is there, you are the biggest God. So each and every one is God. So why one God has to take many forms? Why can't He be like that? If He is God, all others are not God, 100% divisions happen. People can't understand. What He wanted to do, nobody will know. Whatever He says, nobody will listen. Then He has to come down to the state of what humans are there. So He has to tell you in your own way, in our own way, He has to come and tell us, this is what God. I can understand you. So He has to be master of all subjects. No, He is the master of created. He created all the subjects. So how can the super specialization of this world, God is the only person we can go to because He knows everything. So in that scenario, how can our ego be shattered? So anything we do, we got a specialization, I got a degree, I got this job, and I'm doing every day perfect, or I'm striving to be perfect. So will there be ego coming in? Yes, 100%. That is where in Kali Yuga you have to take up something and then you have to do your best, but all the time ego should not fall on us. I will come to the next 10 minutes in which I will explain the incidents. I am waiting for this to finish and come to the second part. part of this. Saram, I am continuing with the video. So how can God show you how He operates? This is a very big, important question. I was in Puttaparthi for Australian, we were in charge of the Christmas and New Year. So I was with the team who was in charge. The year I'll tell you later. It was first time so many times we went. This time many Australian families, I think 300 to 5, I don't remember the numbers, more than 300 families were there. We were given special accommodation there, so it was very nice. At that time we have to make the arrangement for Christmas decorations. So many of people are so eagerly and so enthusiastically were working. I was given a task of supplies. They made me some engineers. There's 2 or 3 engineers who were in charge of the decorations. They built up. They said we are putting up a girder, big, and then we set up all the decorations there and take it and put it up. That was the first time and last time that is then there, and it piled up like it's tons of weight in that girders. So they say suppliers or any human needs, volunteers, probably they were looking to talk to me at that time. So on a day, the Christmas is nearing. We were already there for maybe a better part of the month, 9, 7, 8 days already there we are doing, and Christmas is nearing. So the engineers were in charge of the girder. It was set up outside in the Maidan outside. So in the Puttaparthi ashram there is a Maidan inside where we are setting up that. And the engineer, so 9 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock in the night. So we did all those work in the daytime. So transporting this here, that, so many volunteers wanted this and that. So everything arranged. It's 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock ashram rules are everybody has to go and sleep in the room. So nobody there. Only 4 of us were there. One is Arumukam, another Sri, another Prabha. 3 engineers were standing there, and I was the one with them. I'm not an engineer. So they say a procurement directors are the nomenclature like that. So what happens? On the day, on the night, 10 o'clock, 10:30, maybe another half an hour you can add to that. They say, Raj, we discuss now, I think with the speed in which we have done, it's not going to be completed before Christmas or New Year. I was so shocked. So at 10:30 they say, I just was, I'm not, it's not in Sathya Sai organization, no rigid job or task or everything is flexible. If you are not doing, somebody will do. So everything is Swami doing. That is the core of all volunteers doing there. Unless they have that kind of mindset, all Swami is doing, nothing works for them. 100% it will not work. I know. So 10:30. So he says, so brother, then what do you want me to do? How can we make it happen before before the Christmas time, everything? Now I need the so many people. They said maybe 40. We just take the numbers 40. It's not exact. We for the maybe more or maybe less. We need. They started with 25 and it's about 40 for this. So we want to work here for 2-3 hours now, for maybe 4 hours. We want what 10:30 night. There's awesome rules doesn't allow. The morning, if anybody comes, they got their own priority. They have to go for so many. They are involved in other activities. We can't ask people to come at the time, anytime. I mean, it's all fully tight. So if they is asking 10:30, what you will do, I don't know. But we don't know. But we need, if we have this many volunteers here to help us, maybe we just fix that 40, right? Because it's heavy, people have to lift it or something. 10:30, I had no doubt, no anxiety, no problem in my mind, no tension in my mind. All these things here, all Swami's play. So I thought Swami inside. I can even say how it is possible. That's what we are trained in. When Swami is at play, never open your mouth. Say yes, he will do it. So I was thinking in my mind, Swami, what is this play, Swami? Why they are telling me? I want immediately in my mind. There is a thought. When thought process without any mind chattering, it is like, very blissful thought coming. That is Swami. That's what my own interpretation. Anything comes, okay. You have to do it. Just the thought comes, and if you waste it, it won't come. You will talk to somebody else. So it is a chance given to you. Okay, Swami, I need. Okay, nothing came. I was just, I don't know, I was allowed, or I don't know how it came. I was thinking about exactly the names, the 40 people, within maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute. In my mind, I was thinking about this person, that person. If these are here, this can be undertaking. We can start this. That is what going on in my mind. I was not talking to those people, the engineers. And the outset, immediately I told them, okay, if you want, it will come. That kind of positive attitude Swami wants. Swami doesn't want you to say, I will do all those things. Swami will. So if you want that, it will happen. Swami will make it happen. You won't believe, within 5 or 10 minutes, those 40 people, whoever I thought about, those 40 people, nobody more, nobody less than that number, nobody different person, nobody alternate person, all those 40 people came down. What will you say? God on that day made me think like him, how he operates. So if he just opened up only one dot of how he operates, then you understand how much powerful he is. The second we think, it is immediately communicated. So do we exactly need words to communicate? No. Loving thoughts. So why they have to come at that time? Because love of God. If everybody wants to do something for the God, so the same way my mind immediately recognized this is a call, the same thing was communicated to them. That is why community first. When you are with community, you are like brother and sister, then it happened. I tell you one more thing. I need another few minutes. So this, don't you think this is a miracle? The minute you think 40 people, continuing with the miracle of the minute we thought about 40 devotees for the help, Swami sent those devotees and tried to. So it's his job, his task. Whatever we are doing is for, if it is his task, he will take care of it. That's a lesson. So all those people came, they wanted to work. We worked very hard on that day, and we were able to finish the task. And one more thing I say, so anything but these people are not tall. I mean, the engineers are telling me, we need a tall person who has to be going on top of the with the ladder. He has to be going up and do that. We need a tall person who has to be present. He doesn't have any other task, so we need him permanently. I mean, that's kind of what they say. So we need it. At the same time, they are saying 10:30, 11 o'clock, all those people keep. Immediately they were not happy. The 40 engineers, they got 40 people unasked for. They didn't say, Baba sent. No. Because their task is to be finished. They're task oriented. They say, no, Raj, we need one person who is permanent. You look. Among the 40, I can't find. Because they have got the morning 6 o'clock, they go for some other, they won't be available till the evening. So, in the hall, we need to go and do the decoration on the top. Immediately I prayed, Swami. The long, one person was coming with, the very tired looking, and he was like, like he lost everything in the world. That kind of face he had, and he's very tall. And he came and he contacted me. I was also looking, okay, what is this person? Maybe Swami, we were asking for a tall person. This is the connection all the time I make. Not everybody is doing, but I mean, after a lot of experience, I understand whatever happens is Swami. So if anybody comes, oh Swami, why did you send? What is the reason? So that connection, if I started to look at, then I understand Swami and the entire world. So he came, he said, he's coming from Kerala. Somebody took all his luggages, his purse also lost, and he doesn't even have a penny there. So he walked from the railway station to here, long walk, and he just now came and he doesn't know what to do. We all said, okay. So the other people were suspicious. Maybe, okay, be carful about strangers, and the ashram rules are very strict. The foreigners can't be with Indians, I mean the native, because the passport rules, government rules apply differently, all those things they said. I don't care about what others say. This is Swami's, and I just was inquiring him, and I took him separately, and I told him what kind of help you need. Do you want some money, or do you want accommodation? We can arrange outside also. He said, no, I don't want any money. I don't want any money. I just want to, because I don't have any money or something for food, I need some help. Accommodation here in the ashram itself, for the I can stay there. That's not a problem. He said, oh my God. So I said, okay, don't worry. I will arrange for your food. Every time we take a token for breakfast or lunch or something, I'll give you that. Even I give you for 2 or 3 days in advance. So food, don't worry hereafter. Even if you need some money, he said, no, I don't want money. Everything gone, but he says he doesn't want money. I need, so I said, we got some task to do. Is it possible for, yeah, I am here only for that. What do you want me to do? So I showed him this, that. So this is what I, okay. So he asked many questions. Who will come with me? Who will climb up? So he's fully absorbed in that job. And once he started work, the engineer said, oh my God, it's a big find of the pilgrimage. So they don't want to leave him out. Everywhere he is there and everybody want mingle with him. He became somewhat of a hero there, and his name was Jeevan. So he came from Kerala and he was so happy. He later told me, this is the reason Swami, all those luggage is gone, all those things may be a drama, so that I can be humble and listening to you. Normally I won't do, I will just go around like that. I am so charged up person. Now I was humble, I have to listen to you, and this is Swami's blessings on me. He was so happy. He was mingling with, he was like God appointed person for the Australian contingent. Everybody was happy, and we were able to do that time task, everything we finished. And there is another problem. When we thought our engineers know everything, so we planned everything, we took it and we will put it in the girder up. It's not that easy, friends. It's huge, and we put up the decoration in the girder just outside near the between Vigneshwara and the hall. There is a passage within the hall, so we set that up and we put up all those things, and we took up. At that time only we realized, oh my God, how can we take it up? This is huge, and all our thinking didn't work out that well. And some people, some common workers, common volunteers, they came, they just made it like very easy. You have to believe, at that time we were telling our volunteers, even the old people and young people, don't risk yourself. They climb up in the hall. They say, we don't care. You have to believe it. We don't care. In Swami's presence, whatever happens, Swami's ashram, in Swami's hall, whatever, Punachandra hall, whatever happens, let it happen. So you have to see how they took the caution out of their sight and climbed up everywhere. And one more thing, so God made us to realize how He is working, and how ego, he's just he's nipping in the bud any ego coming in for any person. I was going, and when I was in the hall in the evening, when I was not even in charge of some certain things, people called me and I would go. So I was just little happy that I could go anywhere. So at that time, I was even going to the Swami's mandir, Swami's house, where he was there before leaving this world. So I was so excited. I could go there, and outside we were doing thing. The minute I thought, oh my God, I'm here, somebody came. Hey, you can't come here. Go out. So this happens every time. If you got some ego, immediately it's nipped in the bud. Without ego, Swami, you pray in your mind, everything happens to you. So Swami is there everywhere. That's what the result. You are given this chance to be like, to be with God, that you